Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Joanna. Today's video, girl, we are gonna be reviewing our Boxy Charm for August. So if you want to get this look, if you want to know the tea about all the products in my Boxy Charm, go ahead and stay tuned and watch this video. Hey guys, so today what we're gonna be doing is our Boxy Charm. So just a quick disclaimer, guys. So usually I get my Boxy Charms between like the 18th to the 20th of the month. So my videos are always up at the end of the month for the Boxy Charm. So by the time like I edited them, everything like that, it's already like the 30th of the month. Cause the packages, when I get my package, I upload them. So my Instagram or my Snapchat, so follow me on those social media platforms so you can see what I got in my Boxy Charm. So let's dive right in with what we got for our Boxy Charm. So first item on our list is gonna be the GLAMGLOW MOISTURETRIP Omega Rich Face Moisturizer. So it does look like this. So I've never tried any GLAMGLOW products before, so we're just gonna do that, put that moisturizer on. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It definitely does hydrate, so it is like a hydrating type of one. It might, if you have oily skin, I have oily skin, so if you have oily skin, just depending, it might make you more oily. Yeah, it doesn't have like a smell or anything. It's not thick, it's kind of a thin consistency. I don't know if it's gonna be the best for my skin type just because I have oily skin. So really just depending your skin type, it's just gonna leave me too dewy. Like, I like to be dewy, don't get me wrong. Your girl likes to glow, but I don't like to look like a grease ball. Next thing that we got would be the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. Sometimes I use eyeshadow primers, sometimes I don't use eyeshadow primers, so it really just depends on like kind of what the look I'm doing. Like if I'm doing a 1, 2, 3 kind of look, I'm not gonna put an eyeshadow primer. I usually just put concealer and then, you know, set it, do my look, my eye look. But if your girl's doing a full beat, she's going on a date, it's her birthday, we're using a primer because we want that to stay, because we're going to be sweating all night long. So we don't want to do that. We want to look flawless. So I do use them, but I don't use them as often because we're in quarantine, 1, so your girl's not really going nowhere, and 2, yeah, basically that's it. We're going to take the eyeshadow primer and put it on our lids. I usually like to put some on the back of my hand and then distribute it with my finger. While I'm putting this primer on, it kind of feels like slippery, kind of like Vaseline a little bit, and then you have to keep working it in so it can dry. So I don't really know how I feel about that, just because I usually kind of like them like the consistency like of a concealer, kind of like you just put a dab on and then it kind of gets like a little tacky, because I feel like it's more secure that way, because it's like you're holding my makeup, you know. Okay, the next item that we got in our Boxy Charm is the Milk Makeup KUSH Fiber Brow Gel. So this is basically a tinted brow gel. I have brow gel, but they're clear because my eyebrows are kind of they're in between. They're medium, they're not too thick, they're not too thin. I'm just taking a spoolie and I'm just brushing them out. This is the only eyebrow product that I'm gonna be using. And guys, don't come for the brows because my appointment's coming up, okay? So I'm just gonna go up towards the end of the tail. I do have some sparse areas right here. You know, my eyebrow's supposed to go down. Hair don't grow there, so we have to fake it till we make it. Okay, so I tinted the brows. Okay. Brows are tinted, so I think I'm gonna conceal them. I'm gonna come off camera to conceal them, and I'm gonna be right back, just because they look a little kind of bushy, and for the eye look that I have in mind, I kind of want them to look better, but this is only a brow product that obviously we received, so I'll be right back. We are back with the brows. Okay, so I did go ahead then now and set my eyeshadow primer. So we did get a palette this month in our Boxy Charm. So the palette is called Teddy Boy by Butter London. It's a whole bunch of cool tones. This is a cool tone palette. So this is really not what I'm used to personally. I don't really use cool tones all like that, but we're gonna see what we come up with. Okay, so I did zoom you guys in some, as much as I can. That way you could just see kind of what I'm doing, how I'm working with, and all that. So I'm gonna take this top shade right here. It's called Simon, right here. And then we're gonna go in and put that on our crease as our transition shade real quick. M441 brush, and we're gonna take that on the crease. Thing I notice when I pick up the brush, do we see all that powder right there? Alright, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna just go in the crease. Okay, so you don't really see a difference. It's not too much of a difference. It's kind of like a cool gray color. Next color we're going to take is this color right here, and that is color Graham. If you guys do not have like another set of brushes to use, definitely invest in a color switch. I actually got this in my last Boxy Charm, but you can get them on Amazon, you can get them on Sephora, on Ulta. Like, I've seen them everywhere. And Morphe M433. So I'm going to take this brush. It's a little more denser, so we're going to dip it in. I wouldn't dip it too many times, and you're gonna start from the outer corner in. Right here, I'm noticing, I don't know if you guys can tell, but right here I'm noticing that it's skipping. So I don't know if that's the eyeshadow or because of that primer, but we set the primer, so it shouldn't be skipping. And then you're gonna take that first brush, or you're gonna just redo the brush. Shouldn't have anything on it, it's just probably stained, and you're gonna want to go, I go in circular motions. So you're gonna go circle motions like this all over that crease. So, okay, and then we're gonna do that same thing to the next side. See here, for some reason, I think it's the shadows, this right here, it also skipped, and right here in the middle it just bunched up right in this section. And next what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the slightest bit of a black on our outer corner. Slightest. I don't know how this is gonna work, just because so far the colors are not performing. The first color, Simon, didn't really show up good, like well enough. Then Graham is skipping and it's like bunching up. So we'll see how the black is. So the next color that I'm gonna use, called Rumor, I'm just gonna stamp it at the outside just to give us a better kind of smoky effect. It's like the Sonia brand at Target. It kind of just looks like this. I'm gonna take that Rupert color, I'm gonna go in it 2 times there in the outer, just to see what that does. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to our first brush, the M441. I'm just gonna go back to our first brush, and I'm just gonna go on the top here and just blend. I'm just gonna blend on the top, and then you blend it, it just comes right off. Like, the pigmentation is not there. And then all the colors just kind of look like they're all the same color. Next thing that we're going to do is actually, I'm just going to cut kind of like half of the crease, just to kind of brighten up my eye a little bit because I feel like it's all the same color. I am back and I did basically cut the crease. I'm taking the Morphe JS10 brush. Kind of looks like this, just so I can pack on my lid. Gonna take my Morphe setting spray and I'm just gonna spray on the brush. This color right here is called Billy, right here. What I like to do when I cut my crease is I'm gonna take a little bit more, and with that same brush, you see where the little line is, you're just gonna diffuse that a little bit. I mean, we are gonna go back in it, and then this one, just so it's easier when you're like blending it together. We're gonna go back to our first brush. Nothing's on this. It's the Morphe M44 brush, and then we're just gonna go, nothing's on the brush, we're just gonna go on top and we're gonna blend out the top in circular motions. And then we're gonna go back to that stamping brush, I guess, and then we're gonna take that color Rupert again, stamp it once, and then we're just gonna put it in the edge. We're gonna tap it. We only stamped it once, but we're gonna stamp it on the end right here so we can get that black color back. We're gonna dip it one more time, tap it, and then we're gonna kind of try to blend it in through that line. Then we're gonna go back to that first brush, and then we're just blending it, and we're gonna go circle at the end too, and then right here you're just gonna go up and down and then circle. I'm using different colors. It just looks all one color because this palette kind of sucks. Morphe M43. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Archie, and we're gonna put that in our brow bone, and we can also put it in that inner corner, but I'm gonna leave the inner corner for last after we're done, that way it could just pop. But for right now, I'm gonna put that in the brow bone right here. I mean, that shimmer is not that bad. So right now, this is it for the eyes. I have to come back and do a couple final steps. Okay guys, so right now I am back with my I did my foundation, my concealer. So let's just finish up this eye look. The next color that we're gonna do, we're just gonna do it under our lash line quickly. It's gonna be this color right here. It looks kind of cool. It is in the shade Freddy, the M160 and 1/8. And we're just gonna put it in our lash line, and then we're just gonna put it right under. We're just gonna put it all over, right under, and we're gonna blend it out with the M408. Then what we're gonna do is on the inner corner, so with that same brush that we did the brow bone, spray it, and then we're gonna go back into Archie and just do our outer corner. I'll be right back with my lashes on. So okay guys, so the lashes are on and she is snatched. Last but not least, in this Boxy Charm, the last thing that we did get is AESTHETICA, and it is a sunset bronzer. I feel like this shade is gonna fit me. I was a little nervous because if we don't remember on a last Boxy Charm video, that bronzer was not it for anybody at all. Taking the Morphe E3, and I'm gonna swirl in here, tap, and then I'm gonna bronze it up. I really like this bronzer actually. It's a good shade for me. I feel like the other one was too cool tone, I guess. This has a more of a life, you know. I'm gonna do a little nose bronzer, the Morphe M138, to just bronze our nose. Okay, and then when I bronze my nose, sometimes it could be a little harsh. I like to take my beauty blender and just dab the sides and the front. Yeah, so this is the final look. So I just want to review everything that was used today. Price point, would I buy it, everything like that. The thing was the GLAMGLOW MOISTURETRIP Omega Rich Face Moisturizer. The price point for this is $54. You do get, this is 1.7 ounces. It is a lot of product, but for $54, to be honest, I most likely would not buy this, just because one, your girl's cheap, and two, this is very hydrating. I have oily skin personally, so I don't feel like it would fit my skin type. So the next thing that we got was Butter London Teddy Boy Eyeshadow Palette. Retails for $28. Personally, how I feel about this, no, I will not buy this for $28. The kickback, crazy. The tones are not my tones. Like, I won't use these tones. All looks like it's the same color. Everything tends to blend in once you blend it with a blending brush. So $28, that's a no-go for me. So the next thing that we have here is the Milk Makeup KUSH Fiber Brow Gel. This is kind of like a light brown color. So far it's holding up in place. The only thing that I can tell, like, usually I use the Anastasia clear brow gel. That one kind of leaves your brows hard in a sense, right? So this is not really leaving my brows hard. They are staying in place. I did, you know, obviously put bronzer on and everything like that, and they didn't look like they moved. The color payoff, I would say at first you might have to build this, because I did do maybe 2 or 3 times to get a good color. But also I would probably use this on like no makeup type of days, or if you do just like a quick brow with pencil, then just do this on top of it too to kind of hold it in place. Okay, so so I just compared the Milk one compared to my Benefit one, the 24-hour brow setter. This is $24 and it's 0.23 ounces. This one is $20 and it is 0.15 ounces. So I guess the $20 range is about average. So would I buy this for 20 bucks? I actually probably would. It is an average price point. And I feel like it did a pretty good job for the brows. You do have to build it, is the only downside. So if anybody knows of any other tinted brow gels that you really like, please leave that in the comment down below. The next item will be the bronzer. This is the AESTHETICA Sunset Bronzer. So this bronzer is price point for $24, which actually I would buy this for $24. It gives you a nice color. It's not too cool tone. It kind of gives you like you've been in the sun for a little bit, you went out today type of vibe. So I definitely like this one. Last thing that we got from this Boxy Charm is the Elizabeth Moth Thank Me Later eye primer. So this eye primer, I'm a little iffy about it. Obviously this is the first time that I have used this eye primer. So my eyeshadow, like I said before, it did skip, but I did set my eye primer before applying any shadow to it, so it shouldn't have skipped. But either it's the eyeshadow palette, or it's the primer. That would be a case to be continued, but I can definitely keep you guys updated on my social medias. All my social media is going to be linked down below, and I will try this primer with other eye looks to see if it's the primer or if it's the palette. Most likely it's probably the palette, to tell you the truth, because the palette's not good. That definitely concludes my Boxy Charm for August video. Thank you so much for watching my video. It truly means a lot. All the support I'm getting from you guys means the world to me. Subscribe to my channel, click the notification down below, that way you know when I upload on my videos, and definitely leave a comment down below. If you have not entered my giveaway, go ahead and enter the giveaway right now. All the terms about my giveaway will be down in my description box below. The second item in my giveaway, once I get to 100 subscribers, when I'm gonna pick the lucky winner to give them the giveaway prizes. So altogether, just a little recap, altogether there's going to be 4 giveaway items. The first one is the Kylie Skin Travel Set. It's going to be right here. The second item is an oldie but a goodie. It's gonna be the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and this is the first one. Mine's a little beat up. She has been used and abused. This is like a very good starter palette if you're just starting to get in the makeup game, or if you're a pro at the makeup. This is a good palette to have because it's very versatile regardless. Okay, so these are all the shades in the palette. I love this palette. You can go anywhere from neutral through the top, having a party down below. I have now posted 2 items in the giveaway, so it's going to be, like I said one more time, the Kylie Skin Travel Set and also Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, the first one. But yeah, definitely let me know. We have 2 more items to reveal, so that's going to happen in the next couple videos. Make sure you click down or you look at my description down below. That way you know how to enter in my giveaway. Thank you so much for watching my video. Comment down below. Enter in the giveaway, guys. Enter in the giveaway. We're almost there to 100 subscribers. We're there. We're almost there.